this team to have success after early, 2 losses a couple of years ago.
Well, you can't be a penalized team. You can't be a highly penalized team. You have to play fundamental football. That's really what these games come down to. It's two teams lining up right in front of each other, and they're going to hit each other in the mouth. It's a very physical game, and you already know that. There's not a lot of trickery that goes on. It's man-on-man football. And whoever's the most fundamental, whoever protects the football, doesn't turn it over, and whoever commits less penalties usually comes out on top.
Do y'all, does it lessen any sense of panic because you guys have shown that you can have good years after early losses the last couple of years? Is it?
Yeah, but you don't really want to rest on that.
Yeah.
You never want to look to the past and say, oh, well, we bounce back from this.
Yeah.
We want to win every game. It's not like we have an intention of losing so that we can come back and win 10 games in a row. No, we want to win from the beginning, and that's the way that we go about things on the field. It's one game at a time, and right now the opponent's South Carolina. We never look ahead.
Chris, what makes you confident those mental mistakes will clear up going into this week against South Carolina?
What makes me confident is the mistakes that were actually made. When you go back and you look at the film and you see the mistakes that were made, and sometimes who they were made by, you realize that, hey, these are not detrimental mistakes. These are not humongous gaps and errors that this team has. It's a bunch of little things. The little things are what win games. And those are things that are fixable, things that we can rep and practice, and things that we can plug and fill those spots. And so, it's definitely a confidence boost to me to know that we can fix these things. We just have to get to work.
I know the fan base is still, kind of going with the loss from Clemson last week. But for you guys, though, still looking at it as the opportunity still in front of you, that you went out and you control your own way?
Yeah, of course. Being around here so much and seeing the way that college football works. Sometimes teams are down early and they can come right back. It's all a matter of how you finish, not how you begin the season. And so my confidence hasn't wavered at all. I still have the utmost confidence in the guys and in what we can do here. And, it's something maybe sometimes that you have to see from the inside to understand. And sometimes the fans won't really get that.
How about obviously the quarterback gets a lot of. Obviously y'all put up a lot of yards last week, and it still seems a lot of. I don't know how much y'all pay attention to Twitter or just listening to fans on talk radio, but Aaron catches a lot of grief after a loss. Even he had a couple of high-profile mistakes, but played pretty well. It seems.
Well, that's part of what comes being the quarterback. He has a tremendous weight on his shoulders. He does a tremendously good job, but the criticism is typically always going to come back to him. It may be someone else who had a mistake, but it comes back to the quarterback. He does a great job of handling that. He does a great job of tuning it out. You have no idea how much he has to ignore so that he can focus. We don't have any time to be down. We don't have time to be upset about a loss. We're right into another game, another big game. And, he does a great job of, on to the next one, beginning to prepare a game plan.